What's up, Saab fans? Not much going on right now. I had vacation for a week, and we were away up in the mountains. A little change of scenery from here at the beach. I did get the pistons installed in the block. All that's ready to go. The short block is done. I'll walk around and show some of that here in a second. But giveaway for the super clean stuff is going to be the end of the month. We've got a couple of weeks left on that, so don't forget to comment super clean in the videos. Not many posted this month in May, so I'm going to say go ahead and post on previous videos. Every comment will help increase your chances of winning, and that includes the spray aerosol can, the foaming can, and a squirt bottle, 32 ounce, I believe, bottle of the regular cleaner. Also, I made one of these for the 9000, the belt tensioner tool. I made this one. It's beefier than the one that I made on the instructional video. So this one's going to be given away on the channel end of the month, May 31st, the same as the Super Clean giveaway. And it's going to be a random subscriber giveaway. So subscribe and you might get this. I might make another one. I don't know. It's a homemade tool. I mean, as you can see, it's not the perfect thing in the world, but hey, it'll do the job. Got one balance shaft here apart. I'm gonna have to get new caps. There's too much play. The bearing face here on this cap is worn, and there was a little bit of play. I've got all the timing parts under here waiting. I still have to get a timing chain. Pistons are in the block. And over here we've got the fender. Still haven't gotten it yet. We've got to do some work on this. Salt rot. Do a little sheet metal work on this. Get this restored back. And I got to finish painting over here. I've got to take that on down. I ran out of paint. But I got all this protected, and I got one little strip right there in the middle to finish up at some point. Let's see what else has changed. Not much. Got the ABS back in. There was a video on that. The new pinion, racking pinions down there. I got the tie rod ends for it. Yeah, it's going to go in shortly. The sway bar is coming out probably tomorrow night. I have to unbolt it down there on the control arm and get it out. That's going to get a recoat of epoxy paint. This fender is ready for a final color coat, thick color coat. I've got all the high spots sanded down now, so it's going to get one last color coat. And then this fender is going to get the same treatment, primer, color coat, and then both of those are going to get the 2K clear on them, and then they'll get reinstalled. Not much new in here. The seats are mounted. I'm thinking about pulling the dash panel back out because there's so many cracks in this poly. I just don't like it. There's just too many cracks in it. Figure out what I want to do. There's a bad one right there. I don't know if I'm going to do a new veneer overlay or if I'm going to paint it. I really like the wood trim, but steering wheel doesn't have it. And it's that and the armrest are the only wood accents in here. So I mean, if this had the wood inserts in the steering wheel, I probably would keep it, so we'll see. Sunroof is still the same way it was before. I want to finish up all the engine stuff, get it back in before I play around with that anymore. There's all the right-hand suspension parts, lower frame, knuckle, strut. The radiator up there has been cleaned. I used coil cleaner on it to clean it. It's ready to go back in. Lots of stuff on the floor waiting to go in. I cleaned up the rear plate and the timing cover. I'm waiting on an O-ring for the oil pump to put it back together. And I've been debating about whether or not I want to draw those. Possibly have another set cut as a backup. It's really hard to draw something like the housing in here, but it's impossible to find those now, except off an old vehicle. And this is the next mini project. I'll try to clean that up. It's already had an ultrasonic soak. I'm going to put some rust dissolver on it, let it sit, and then see what I can do about putting some color on here and make it look a little better. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. There's a lot more work to be done on this car. It's coming together, but it's coming together slowly. Hopefully all the smaller bits that I need to finish the engine up will be here in the next week or so, and I can have a little more cohesive content. It's tough to have, you know, start to finish video on stuff like this, just because of with parts that I may not be able to buy all at the same time. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe.